Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into a thrilling and intense storyline brewing on The Bold and the Beautiful, where dark secrets, family turmoil, and dangerous decisions collide. This gripping arc centers on Luna Nozawa, whose recent actions have sent shockwaves through the Forrester and Logan families. From acquiring a weapon on the black market to targeting Stephie Forrester Finnegan with deadly intent, Luna's spiral into chaos is unraveling fast. Add to the mix a conflicted Sheila Carter Sharp and a devastated John Finn Finnegan, and you've got a recipe for high-stakes drama. Let's explore every twist and turn of this captivating plotline, with fresh insights and added layers of intrigue, as we uncover what's next on this beloved CBS soap opera. Luna Nozawa's descent into darkness. The latest spoilers paint a chilling picture of Luna Nozawa, a young woman whose inner turmoil has taken a dangerous turn. In a jaw-dropping scene, we witness Luna engaging in a shadowy transaction on the gritty streets of Los Angeles, securing a firearm from a seedy dealer who seems to know more about her intentions than he lets on. This isn't just an impulsive act of rebellion, it's a calculated move, fueled by a burning obsession with Stephie Forrester Finnegan. Sources suggest that Luna's resentment toward Stephie has festered over time, rooted in feelings of rejection and a desperate need for validation within the family dynamic. Could this be tied to her complex relationship with Finn, whom she recently discovered is her biological father? The emotional weight of this revelation seems to have fractured Luna's psyche, pushing her toward extreme measures. As viewers, we're left wondering if there's any hope of pulling her back from the edge, or if her path is already set on destruction. Beyond the gun purchase, Luna's demeanor has shifted noticeably. Her once innocent facade is now replaced with a steely determination, as seen in her cold, unblinking stare during interactions with those closest to her. This transformation hints at a deeper, perhaps undiagnosed, emotional struggle, maybe even a cry for help that no one has yet recognized. Fans speculate that Luna might be grappling with unresolved trauma from her past, possibly tied to her mother Poppy's tumultuous history. Whatever the cause, one thing is clear. Luna is on a collision course with disaster, and Stephie appears to be her primary target. Will someone intervene before it's too late, or are we witnessing the rise of a new, unhinged villain in the BNB universe? Finn's heartbreaking dilemma. Meanwhile, the emotional core of this storyline lies with John Finn Finnegan, who finds himself torn between love and guilt. In a tender yet tension-filled moment, Finn is seen embracing Stephie in their cozy living room, their connection palpable as they share a passionate kiss. The warmth of this scene is quickly shattered when Ridge Forrester delivers devastating news. Luna is actively hunting Stephie, posing a direct threat to her safety. Sitting on a vibrant mustard-yellow couch, the trio absorbs the gravity of the situation, with Finn's face etched in despair. His anguish is multi-layered. Not only is he terrified for his wife's life, but he's also haunted by the belief that he failed Luna as a father. Finn's internal conflict is a poignant thread in this narrative. Had he known sooner about his biological tie to Luna? Could he have steered her toward a different path? As a compassionate doctor, Finn has always believed in the power of nurture over nature, often reflecting on how a stable, loving environment might have shaped Luna into a better version of herself. Now, with Luna's actions spinning out of control, Finn is forced to confront the harsh reality that his absence in her life may have contributed to her unraveling. This guilt weighs heavily on him, especially as he recalls Luna's previous attempt to harm Stephie, a horrifying incident that still lingers in his nightmares. As this storyline unfolds, Finn must grapple with protecting his family while wrestling with the sorrow of a lost connection to his daughter. Could this tragedy finally push Finn to reach out to Luna? Or will fear and anger drive an even deeper wedge between them? Sheila Carter-Sharp's surprising stance. Adding another layer of complexity to this saga is Sheila Carter-Sharp, whose reformed persona faces its toughest test yet. In a revealing preview, Luna confides in her grandmother, admitting with chilling nonchalance that Stephie will never accept her as part of the family. Without hesitation, Luna proposes a sinister solution: eliminate Stephie once and for all. The suggestion hangs in the air like a storm cloud, and Sheila's reaction is immediate and unexpected. Rather than entertaining her granddaughter's dark plan, Sheila firmly rebukes her, urging Luna to respect Stephie and Finn's boundaries. In a moment of tough love, Sheila even orders Luna to leave, signaling that she won't be complicit in such a dangerous scheme. This interaction marks a significant moment for Sheila, who has fought hard to shed her villainous past. Her decision to stand against Luna showcases her growth, but it also leaves Luna feeling more isolated than ever. The rejection from her grandmother, someone she might have seen as an ally in her warped worldview, could be the final push that sends Luna over the edge. Historically, Luna's worst decisions have stemmed from moments of abandonment. Recall how Stephie ended up imprisoned in a cage during a particularly volatile episode. Now, with Sheila turning her back, Luna's sense of desperation intensifies. There's also a deeper question here: is Sheila truly done with her scheming ways, or is she playing a longer game to protect her own interests? Some fans theorize that Sheila might secretly sympathize with Luna but is biding her time to avoid suspicion. Whatever her true motives, Sheila's stance adds a fascinating dynamic to this already explosive plot. The hunt for Stephie Forrester Finnegan intensifies. The climax of this storyline reaches a fever pitch in a haunting scene from the preview clip, where Luna's dangerous intentions come into sharp focus. Meeting with a mysterious figure in a dimly lit alley, Luna's encounter with the gun dealer is dripping with menace. The man, speaking in a slow, southern drawl, questions why someone as delicate-looking as Luna would need a weapon, his tone laced with unsettling curiosity. The moment is skin-crawling, not just for the transaction itself, but for what it symbolizes: Luna's complete departure from reason. As the camera lingers on her gripping the gun, an image of Stephie's portrait flashes across the screen, a chilling omen of what's to come. This visual cue suggests that Stephie is squarely in Luna's crosshairs, raising alarms about her safety in the coming episodes. Complicating matters further is the real-world context of Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, who plays Stephie, preparing for maternity leave. Could this be the setup for a dramatic exit storyline, where Stephie is forced into hiding or, worse, suffers a tragic fate? While the showrunners have kept details under wraps, the timing feels too coincidental to ignore. Perhaps Luna's pursuit will lead to a tense cat-and-mouse game, with Stephie relying on her family, and Finn's unwavering devotion, to outsmart her pursuer. Alternatively, this could be the catalyst for a larger Forrester family crisis, pulling in characters like Brooke Logan and Hope Spencer to rally around Stephie. One thing is certain: the stakes couldn't be higher as Luna's vendetta takes shape. Next, we will uncover the latest heart-stirring developments on The Bold and the Beautiful, where romance, betrayal, and life-altering decisions take center stage. This week, the spotlight shines on Hope Logan and Carter Walton as their turbulent love story reaches a pivotal moment with a surprising marriage proposal. Amidst lingering feelings for her ex, Liam Spencer, and the fallout from Carter's misstep with a seductive newcomer, Hope faces a crossroads that could redefine her future. Join us as we delve into the juicy details, add fresh perspectives, and explore the emotional undercurrents of this captivating CBS soap opera storyline. Buckle up for drama, passion, and unexpected twists as we dissect what's coming up for these beloved characters. Carter Walton's bold move to win Hope's heart. In a turn of events that has left both characters and fans reeling. Carter Walton is set to make a grand gesture that could change everything for him and Hope Logan. Their relationship, which initially blossomed as a refreshing departure from Hope's past entanglements with Liam Spencer and Thomas Forrester, captured the hearts of many. Carter, often portrayed as the perennial underdog in matters of love, found a glimmer of hope with Hope, creating a dynamic that felt both genuine and unexpected. Their bond, however, hit a rough patch when Stephie Forrester orchestrated a calculated interference by introducing Daphne Rose, a charismatic perfume consultant, into the mix. Stephie's plan was clear. Use Daphne to seduce Carter and derail a potential Forrester Creations takeover that threatened her family's legacy. Unfortunately for Carter, Daphne's charm proved irresistible, leading to a regrettable lapse in judgment that shattered Hope's trust. This week, however, Carter is determined to right his wrongs. According to the latest B&B spoilers, he decisively ends things with Daphne, making it clear that his heart belongs to Hope. In a dramatic scene set against the backdrop of a bustling Los Angeles airport, Daphne is seen boarding a flight out of town, her departure symbolizing Carter's resolve to move forward. With the distraction gone, Carter wastes no time in pouring his heart out to Hope. In a moment filled with raw emotion, he drops to one knee under the soft glow of a candlelit dinner at Il Giardino, presenting her with a stunning emerald-cut diamond ring that once belonged to his grandmother, a family heirloom symbolizing his deepest commitment. The proposal leaves Hope utterly speechless, her eyes wide with shock as she processes the magnitude of his question. Will she accept this heartfelt plea for a future together, or will the scars of recent betrayal keep her from saying yes? The stakes are higher than ever as Carter lays everything on the line for love. Hope Logan's heart in turmoil. Hope Logan, a woman known for her strength and compassion, finds herself at an emotional crossroads as Carter's proposal forces her to confront her tangled feelings. Initially, her romance with Carter felt like a breath of fresh air, a chance to build something new after years of cycling through familiar heartaches with Liam and Thomas. Their connection was electric, filled with late-night conversations about dreams and shared laughter over quiet coffee dates at the Forrester mansion. Yet, the foundation of their relationship crumbled under the weight of Daphne's arrival, leaving Hope questioning whether Carter's heart truly belongs to her. The betrayal cut deep, as Hope had dared to believe she'd finally found a partner untouched by the drama of her past, only to watch that illusion shatter. Compounding her emotional turmoil is the devastating news of Liam Spencer's recent health crisis, a life-threatening diagnosis that has reopened old wounds. Liam, her first great love and the father of her children, now faces an uncertain future, stirring a wave of nostalgia and protective instincts within Hope. Late-night hospital vigils and tearful conversations with Liam's doctors have reminded her of the profound bond they once shared, a bond that, while flawed, was built on years of shared history. According to B&B spoilers, this crisis could be the deciding factor in how Hope responds to Carter's proposal. Will she choose to stand by Liam during his darkest hour, potentially sacrificing her chance at a new life with Carter? Or can she separate her lingering affection for her ex from the promise of a fresh start? Friends like Brooke Logan have urged Hope to follow her heart, but with so many conflicting emotions, even she isn't sure where her heart truly lies. The tension is palpable as Hope wrestles with a decision that could alter the course of multiple lives. The Shadow of Lope love and past promises. The enduring saga of Lope, the fan-favorite nickname for Hope and Liam, casts a long shadow over Carter's hopes for a happily ever after. Their love story, marked by countless reconciliations and heartbreaking splits, has been a cornerstone of the bold and the beautiful for years. Even as Hope ventured into new relationships, the pull of her history with Liam remained undeniable. Now, with Liam's health hanging in the balance, that pull feels stronger than ever. Insiders hint that Liam, despite his weakened state, has confided in close friends like Wyatt Spencer about his lingering feelings for Hope, admitting he dreams of one last chance to make things right. These whispered confessions, if they reach Hope's ears, could further complicate her decision, reigniting the spark of a love that never fully extinguished. Carter, meanwhile, is acutely aware of the competition he faces. Though he's fought hard to prove his devotion, he can't ignore the weight of Hope's past with Liam. In quiet moments alone at his sleek downtown apartment, Carter has been seen staring at old photos of happier times with Hope, questioning if he can ever fill the void left by her first love. Some speculate that even if Hope accepts his proposal, the road to the altar will be fraught with obstacles, perhaps an impulsive objection from Liam on their wedding day, or a last-minute plea that forces Hope to reconsider. There's also the added layer of family dynamics. Stephie, still wary of Hope's influence at Forrester Creations, might subtly sabotage their engagement to protect her own interests. Could external pressures and internal doubts conspire to keep Carter from the happiness he so desperately seeks? What's next for Hope and Carter? As this emotionally charged storyline unfolds on The Bold and the Beautiful, viewers are left buzzing with anticipation over Hope's ultimate decision. Will she embrace Carter's proposal and the promise of a new chapter, or will the ghosts of her past with Liam pull her back into familiar patterns? The ripple effects of her choice will undoubtedly impact not just her own life, but also those of Carter, Liam, and the broader Forrester and Logan families. There's even talk of a potential double wedding twist involving other characters, which could add a festive yet chaotic backdrop to Hope and Carter's journey down the aisle, if they make it that far. Next, we will immerse ourselves in the captivating whirlwind of drama unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful for Thursday, May 29, 2025. This must-watch episode is brimming with tension, heartfelt moments, and unexpected twists as Sheila Carter Sharp steps in to defuse a fiery clash between Luna Nozawa and Electra Forrester. Meanwhile, Katie Logan offers sage counsel to a conflicted Will Spencer, and Ridge Forrester grapples with mixed feelings about Brooke Logan's celebratory plans for Hope Logan and Carter Walton. With emotions running high and relationships hanging in the balance, this episode promises to keep viewers glued to their screens. Join us as we explore every riveting detail, weave in fresh perspectives, and uncover the intricate layers of this latest installment on CBS or Paramount+. Sheila's Intervention in a Volatile Showdown. One of the most electrifying highlights of Thursday's episode centers on Sheila Carter Sharp, whose complex journey takes another dramatic turn as she finds herself playing peacemaker. Sheila, having recently discovered her familial tie to Luna Nozawa, has embraced her role as a grandmother with a mix of pride and caution. The duo shares a dangerously kindred spirit, often mirroring each other's penchant for chaos, which has forged a unique, if unsettling, bond between them. However, Sheila's protective instincts are tested when Luna's obsession with Will Spencer spirals into a confrontation with Electra Forrester, a fierce and determined young woman who refuses to be sidelined. Luna, ignoring Sheila's earlier warnings to steer clear of sending provocative messages to Will, has set her sights firmly on him, viewing Electra as nothing more than an obstacle to be removed. In a charged scene set in the sleek, modern lounge of Forrester Creations, tensions boil over as Luna and Electra clash in a heated exchange of words that quickly escalates. Electra, with fire in her eyes, stands her ground, defending her connection to Will with unwavering resolve, while Luna's sharp retorts reveal a desperate edge fueled by rejection and longing. Just as the argument teeters on the brink of physical aggression, rumors suggest a dramatic moment where a glass vase nearly becomes a weapon. Sheila storms in, her presence commanding immediate attention. With a stern yet surprisingly maternal tone, she separates the two, her hands firmly on their shoulders as she demands they cool off. This intervention showcases a softer side of Sheila, hinting at her struggle to balance her reformed persona with the wild streak she shares with Luna. Will Sheila's efforts to mediate bring lasting peace, or is this just a temporary halt to an inevitable explosion? The dynamic between these three women adds a thrilling layer of unpredictability to the storyline. Katie's guiding light for a troubled Will. Meanwhile, another poignant moment unfolds as Will Spencer opens up to his aunt, Katie Logan, in a quiet corner of the Spencer estate, seeking clarity amidst his tangled emotions. Will, caught in the crosshairs of Luna's intense pursuit and Electra's steadfast affection, appears visibly torn, his usually confident demeanor replaced by furrowed brows and restless pacing. The weight of Luna's relentless attention, evidenced by a string of late-night texts that border on obsessive, has left him rattled. Unsure of how to navigate the affections of two strong-willed women without causing further conflict. Adding to his burden is the unspoken pressure of living up to the Spencer family legacy. A topic that often surfaces in his candid conversations with trusted confidants like Katie. Katie, ever the voice of reason, listens intently as Will pours out his frustrations over a mug of steaming chamomile tea, the warmth of their bond palpable in the cozy, softly lit room. Drawing from her own history of complex romances, she offers him advice that's both practical and heartfelt. To trust his instincts and communicate openly with both Luna and Electra before the situation spirals further. She gently reminds him of the importance of setting boundaries, recounting a personal anecdote about a time when she let unresolved feelings derail her own happiness. Katie also encourages Will to consider therapy, a modern touch that reflects her belief in mental health support, suggesting a local counselor who helped her through past turmoil. This tender exchange not only deepens Will's character but also highlights Katie's role as a nurturing figure in the Spencer clan. Will her wisdom help Will find his footing? Or will the pull of drama prove too strong for him to resist? Ridge's reluctance and Brookes' joyful plans. On the other side of town, the Forrester family grapples with its own set of emotional intricacies as Brooke Logan bubbles with excitement over Hope Logan and Carter Walton's reconciliation. After weathering storms of betrayal and doubt, Hope's acceptance of Carter's marriage proposal has filled Brooke with a radiant optimism rarely seen in recent months. In a sunlit moment at the Forrester mansion, Brooke can be seen flipping through wedding magazines, her laughter echoing as she envisions a grand celebration to honor the couple's newfound commitment. Her enthusiasm peaks as she suggests to Ridge Forrester the idea of throwing an extravagant engagement party, complete with a string quartet, a custom floral arch inspired by Hope's favorite peonies, and a guest list that includes every major player in Los Angeles's fashion elite. For Brooke, this isn't just a party, it's a chance to showcase family unity and erase the shadows of past conflicts. Ridge, however, greets the proposal with a furrowed brow and a hesitant tone, his reaction catching Brooke off guard. Seated on a plush leather armchair in his office, surrounded by sketches of upcoming designs, Ridge expresses his reservations with a measured sigh. He's still reeling from the surprising shift in Stephie Forrester's attitude toward Hope. Once a fierce rival, Stephie has inexplicably become one of Hope's most vocal supporters, a change that strikes Ridge as suspicious. Could Stephie have an ulterior motive? Perhaps tied to a strategic move at Forrester Creations? Ridge also worries that a lavish party might reignite old tensions among family members who haven't fully warmed to Carter as Hope's partner, Thorne Forrester, for instance. has been notably quiet on the matter during recent family gatherings. His hesitation creates a subtle rift with Brooke, who sees the celebration as a healing gesture. Will Ridge come around to Brooke's vision, or will his doubts cast a shadow over the joyous occasion? A day packed with unmissable drama. As Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, marked as episode 9535, unfurls, it promises a tapestry of conflict, counsel, and celebration that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. From Sheila's unexpected role as a mediator between Luna and Electra's fiery feud to Katie's grounding advice for a beleaguered Will, and the contrasting emotions of Brooke and Ridge over Hope and Carter's future, every scene pulses with the raw intensity that defines this iconic soap. Each storyline weaves together themes of family loyalty, romantic entanglements, and the constant push and pull of personal growth against past mistakes. Don't miss a single moment of this dramatic day. Tune into CBS or stream on Paramount Plus to witness how these characters navigate their latest challenges. Will Sheila's intervention hold? Or are Luna and Electra destined for a more explosive clash? Can Will heed Katie's advice before his love life implodes? And will Ridge embrace Brooke's party idea? Or will his skepticism spark a new family divide? Stay with us for more spoilers and updates as we continue to unravel the intricate web of The Bold and the Beautiful. Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation buzzing until the next episode. See you soon, B&B fans.